And welcome to the Harrisburg July 4th parade. We're excited. Now, probably the first thing you'll notice is saying, well, where's Billy?
Where's Billy?
Billy's doing a favor of an old friend of his and being in a wedding, so he couldn't make it, but I'm gonna do the best I can to fill in for him.
Well, we're sure gonna miss Billy, but I'm glad you're here.
Yes, well, hey, the second team has to come in, right? All right, so we got a lot of stuff going on, so let's get this party started. Right here, you can see all kinds of the motorcycle guys are twirling around here. Now, you know, I used to ride a motorcycle. I had to sell it, you know, and because I just kept having too many accidents on it. So for my own health.
These motorcycle cops are out to help us prevent accidents and keep us safe.
Well, see, and I can really appreciate their maneuvers on here. It's a lot more difficult than you would think.
This is from the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, now the guy's going to do something. There we go. Now, whenever I tried that, I always end up laying it on the ground. So obviously these guys are extremely skilled in what they're doing. And they're having a good time while they're doing it. Which is what the 4th of July is all about. All kinds of cool fun.
Those loop-de-loos are kind of mesmerizing, aren't they?
I know.
And then, of course, we've got the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard following up closely. And here is Sheriff Brad Riley. Born in Concord, North Carolina, Sheriff Riley's been married for more than 22 years to his beautiful wife, Cindy. They have 2 children, Brooklyn and David. Brad's career in law enforcement began as Cabarrus County Sheriff's Deputy in 1990, where he progressed through the ranks and has served as sheriff since 2001.
Now here's our Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard carrying the national and the state flags. And I tell you what, these guys have a tough job. They got a long ways to walk during this parade, and it's a little warm out here today.
They always do such a fantastic job. You'll see them at several county events throughout the year. All right, coming up next is the Town of Harrisburg banner carried by River Rock Church. They're doing a great job.
You know, it's one of the things, I mean, today is really pretty nice today. It's not that warm, little kind of heating up because the parade's at 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's always kind of pleasant out here. But we have thousands of people along the way. And I think that during the festival, for the festival and for the parade, I think the estimates are somewhere around 40 to 60,000 people come into Harrisburg during these holiday, which is, you know, one of the few holiday events going on, the only parade that I know of in the area.
Well, and this parade is focused on serving our military veterans, and I've got a few pieces of military trivia for you, David.
Oh, okay, fire away.
All right. Did you know that the Army is older than the United States itself?
I had no idea.
Yep, the Continental Army was formed in 1775 and led by future President George Washington.
Wow.
Well, think about it. The Army had to form to battle the British for the first
true. This is true.
Brexit, right?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's right.
So here's the banner from the River Rock Church carrying the Town of Harrisburg's July 4th banner. Hey, how you doing, guys?
Harrisburg does such a great job with this parade, this whole festival. It's nearly 3 days of activities. And here we have the Grand Marshal.
Yeah, Melissa Shoup, and happily married to Chuck for 27 years. They have 3 children, Carson, Eric, and Sarah, living in Harrisburg. She's the past Harrisburg Cowboy cheer coach and coordinator for 14 years. Melissa created Imagination Station, recyclable art at the park. She's also the director of the Miss 4th of July Beauty Pageant for 11 years.
And I believe that's her daughter Sarah with her,
who's
an ambassador for the 4th of July pageant. And here we have American Legion Post 523 in Harrisburg. Here comes both Legion members leading with 2 American Legion banners. The American Legion was chartered and incorporated by Congress in 1919 as a patriotic veterans organization. Post 523 is committed to Harrisburg's community, youth, and veterans in being veterans still serving America.
Okay, and here comes the membership of Charter 634, Military Order of the Purple Heart, dedicated to honor and respect our veterans community, also to support our men and women of this great nation, serving home and abroad. And they stress the needs of our senior veterans with respect and kindness, and they're with the Hawthorne New York Pizza and Bar. They've 7 locations throughout Charlotte, Mint Hill, Huntersville, Harrisburg. So join them for some pizza.
All right, the Disabled American Veterans Band is used to transport needy veterans who have no other means of transportation to VA medical facilities. They're dedicated to a single purpose, empowering veterans to lead high-quality lives with respect and dignity.
All right. And this is the Black Phillips American Legion Post 433, showing off their 1971 U.S. cargo truck, Deuce and a Half.
That's a cool truck. What a great quote. Oh, speaking of cool trucks, what in the world? The Vietnam Veterans of America Chapter 909 is located in Concord and meets at the Cabarrus County Senior Center in Concord. Founded in 1978, Vietnam Veterans of America is the only national Vietnam veterans organization congressionally chartered and exclusively dedicated to Vietnam-era veterans and their families.
Now now we're not in Chicago, that's the Charlotte Buffalo Troops, our motorcycle group. Their mission is to preserve the legacy of the 9th and 10th Cavalry and support charitable organizations around the area. I love those motorcycles.
Yeah, they do such a good job every year. They have great representation from their members, and they have so much fun.
Absolutely. Having a great time. Gosh, I tell you, I miss my motorcycle.
All right. Some more Army facts, huh?
Okay.
If the Army was a city, it would be the 10th largest city in the United States.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
That is pretty amazing.
So much fun. All right, coming up next is the sponsor truck. Is with the support of local businesses and organizations that the town is able to put on this parade and festival that has become a family tradition to the community.
All kinds of sponsors: Independent Tribune, Harrisburg Hometown Pharmacy, Bank of North Carolina, Southeastern Packaging, Republic Services, and a whole lot more.
All right, here comes Mayor Shawshaw. He served 2 terms from 2006 to present on town council and was elected mayor in 2013. He's an IT specialist at banking and is for 25 years and is an operational risk manager for financial crimes. I almost had a candy crime hit my head.
That's right. And that was Benita Conrad, who's the mayor pro tem, and she was appointed in 2014 and then elected in 2015.
And that was Chad Bauckham, councilman. He was elected in 2009. He has served on Town Economic Development Committee since 2009, is active in his local church, volunteers with Samaritan's Purse, and is a 49ers and Carolina Panthers fan.
And right here is Jeff Phillips. He served since 2009, held the position of Mayor Pro Tem from 2010 to 11, and served on the Planning and Zoning Committee from 2007 to 9, and his current term expires in 2017.
All right, and we don't want to look over Rick Russo, who is just down the street. He was elected and will serve through 2015. He served as Mayor Pro Tem. He and his wife Tracy and 2 kids have been in Harrisburg since 1989, and of course...
And there was also John Booth,
yeah,
you just saw just a second ago, who's also a council person here. Yeah. Whoa, we got more.
All right, now Ron Smith is in his first term on town council. He volunteers with Teach for America. And then following right behind him is Christopher Barfield, serving his first term on the council through 2019.
And here's Carolyn Carpenter and Todd Adams with the Cabarrus County School Board. Carolyn is, and Todd's with Kannapolis Board of Education.
All right, next is the Miss 4th of July. Founded in 2013, making every girl feel like a princess. Here we go. Wee Baby McKenna Jones, Baby Miss Brantley Boudreaux, Tiny Miss Adeline Crowell, Mini Miss Cambry Finney, Little Miss Neora Wells, Preteen Miss Jahala Wright, Miss Teen Miss Reagan Elliott, Junior Miss Skylar Cole, Miss Nikki Domingue, Mrs. Savannah Torres, Senior Miss Larry Ann Abernathy, and of course you have Talent Miss Victoria Layton, Community Service 1 McKenna Jones, And their ambassadors, Aliva Heath, Destiny Hopkins, Faith Best, and of course, Sarah Shoup.
Could you do that one more time?
Boy, I ran through those names. I apologize if I got anybody's name wrong. I tried my very best. Now, here's a Navy fact for you. The Navy disbanded following the Revolutionary War and was brought back largely to fight. Can you fill in the blank there? Who did they fight when they were brought back after the Revolutionary War?
The War of 1812? I don't know.
And it wasn't on a motorcycle.
It wasn't on a motorcycle.
It's going to be a little difficult for you. They fought pirates.
Ah, okay.
Well, what a fun
So
float.
Johnny Depp and all those guys, right?
Yeah, something like that. Well, actually, you'll learn a little later something else.
Now,
What a
Lee
great
Brown is
float.
the owner and has been in business for 17 years of Lee Brown and Associates, professional team of realtors, one of the top in the Charlotte real estate area, North Carolina real estate, and top 100 in RE/MAX teams in the United States.
We've got some great realtor organizations here in Cabarrus County. Not only do they do a lot to put people in homes, but they do so much for the community too.
Absolutely.
You'll often see our realtor organizations sponsoring events, just like this parade.
Just like this.
We're doing all kinds of stuff. They're building our community, not just selling us homes, right?
Absolutely. And
That's
Lee
right.
Brown and Associates, they've got a brand new location at South End in Charlotte.
All right. Now we have River Rock Church. They salute America and our military. They meet each Sunday at 10 a.m. at Central Cabarrus High School. Their desire is to make a difference right here in our community. Look at them dancing on the float. What a great
Absolutely.
float.
Look at that.
Now that's patriotism right there. 10 points to the dancing Uncle Sam.
Now that is a patriotic float. All right. They're having some fun up there today. All right. I love summertime. It's so cool. Okay, and here we
here's
have
Cabarrus
Cabarrus
Magazine.
Magazine.
Yeah.
In the 1965 blue convertible Ford Mustang, Cabarrus Magazine is the county's only magazine devoted exclusively to Cabarrus County since 2001. Available at 200 locations or by subscription.
And Sonic, right here, coming up next. Founded in 1953, is the largest drive-in chain in America. Here you'll see that they like to salute their military, and riding in their Jeep is Master Sergeant Omen Polson of the U.S. Army, and he's the director of Unlimited Life.
Coming up now is Geis Racing, a racing sponsor by Carolina Pizza Hut, Harrisburg Hometown Pharmacy, Concord Auto Repair, Airspeed, City Chevrolet, Hendrick Racing Engines, Big A Graphics. Marks 10 years with Carolina Pizza Hut with driver, of course, Kevin Blackwelder from Lancaster, South Carolina. The crew chief is Robbie Geis, and he's also the owner.
All right, one of our favorites every year. Oh, I love seeing this. It's the 1925 Ford Roadster. They've been in all of Harrisburg's parades. They've had the car for 58 years. Happy 4th of July from Joe and Sarah.
Now we have coming up Dance Fusion of Harrisburg, a premier hometown dance studio serving the town of Harrisburg for the past 7 years. Dance Fusion of Harrisburg is owned and directed by Lauren Henson, resident of Harrisburg. Dance Fusion is Harrisburg's offers lessons in ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, hip hop, point, free dance for ages 2 and up. Stop by and check them out. Cross and Pelican Snowball. Happy
Boy.
4th of July.
Those girls are having a lot of fun. Coming up next is Jersey Mike Suggs. It's their first time in the Harrisburg Parade. They've been in business for just 4 months. Owned by Mike and Julia Whitcomb, residents in Harrisburg. Jersey Mike sits a sub above. Ah, they're shooting water out.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Water guns,
Yeah, we have to.
t-shirt guns,
That's it.
candy guns.
They got the right idea, spraying water on each other. That's a good
Well, look, their
idea.
whole float is waves. Got to catch a wave.
That's it. Now we got the Charlotte Motor Speedway and their fan van. Charlotte Motor Speedway, of course, is a motorsports complex located in Concord. And the complex features 1.5 mile oval, host NASCAR racing, including the Coca-Cola 600 Memorial Day weekend and the Sprint All-Star race, as well as Bank of America 500 and Let's see, is Lug Nut with him? Oh yeah, he's bringing up the rear here. You can't forget.
You can't forget your lug nut. That would be terrible.
That would be a bad thing. The wheels would fly off.
Well,
so here he is.
Another fact for you, David. The Navy was outnumbered 40-1 in the War of 1812.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
That is pretty amazing. And we won.
That's right.
Wow.
The Harvest Harrisburg Church is coming up next. Harvest Community Church was birthed out of a vision placed in the hearts of Jeff and Judy Burris and a group of faithful believers. They meet at Northwest Cabarrus High School and opened its doors to a new facility in 2009.
And what we have coming up next, of course, is the Hickory Ridge Blue Regiment. They've won numerous awards statewide and regionally. The Blue Regiment will travel to London to represent North Carolina in 2017 London New Year's Day Parade.
Let's take a listen. Cart with hit and miss engine, Myers water pump, and water wheel. They have been in this parade for 10 years.
That's pretty amazing. You got a water wheel on the back of a wagon. That took a little ingenuity for sure.
Well, and it's a lit up water wheel. Not only is it a water wheel, it's more like a Ferris water wheel.
That's true. That is true. Well, we got a little break in the parade here for a second. We're going to all these sponsors are the people that help put on the 4th of July parade as well as the festivals that are going on, all in the evening on Friday and Saturday during this weekend. Now, you got the Independent Tribune, the Harrisburg Hometown Pharmacy, Bank of North Carolina, Southeastern Packaging, Republic Services, Recover Brands, Rockin' A Ranch, Lee Brown and Associates, Union Power Cooperative, Cabarrus Magazine, Pepsi, Anderson Uniform, Ben Minot Family of Dealerships, Ladd Purser and Associates, River Rock Church, Saddle Creek Logistics Services, Courtyards at Harrisburg, a Sandy Can Service, Deborah L. Carano, CPA, Bojangles, Carey Insurance, CC Pizza, Harrisburg Family Restaurant, Harrisburg Funeral and Cremation, Mexicasa, Harrisburg Trusted Security Solutions, Zaxby's, and also we always have to mention AJ's Restaurant here. They let us park in front of their, put our stage, put everything up. Great food there, and they've supplied power for us all these years. So they're a great asset to the parade.
Now, thank you to all the sponsors who make this parade possible. The community comes together for this ginormous celebration once a year, and it's so nice to know it's going to happen next year and the year after that, and so on and so forth. Now, here's some more Navy trivia for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Navy produced 6 future presidents during World War II.
Wow.
Can you believe that? Also, George Washington, who led the Continental Army, of course, and later became president, was father of the Navy. He had virtually no experience at sea.
Well, maybe he wasn't, hopefully he wasn't seasick or anything. You know?
And the Navy won history's largest maritime battle in terms of ship tonnage in the Battle of Leyte, Gulf of the Philippines, during World War II.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Another Army fact, among U.S. presidents with military service, most served in the Army.
That's
Pretty
interesting. Yeah, that particular branch.
Here's one. The Air Force shares a birthday with the CIA. That's September 18th, 1947. And here's one I bet you didn't know. Ready? This one's really fun.
Okay.
Johnny Cash, Morgan Freeman, and Jimmy Stewart all served in the Air Force. Stewart won an Oscar for Philadelphia Story before flying missions in World War II and Vietnam. He rose to the rank of Brigadier General in the Air Force Reserves. Jimmy Stewart.
Wow.
Had you any idea?
I had no idea. I did not.
Yeah.
And he was one of my favorite actors too.
Yep.
So.
And of course, Chuck Yeager broke the sound barrier. He was in the Air Force as a captain in 1947 when he did that. And there were two presidents who served as airmen. Do you have any guess as to who they were?
Airmen. Is George Bush one?
Yes, George W.
Okay.
Just slightly further back in history. Don't go too far back.
Well, I know President Kennedy was in the Navy.
Ronnie Reagan.
Oh, okay.
Ronald Reagan.
There we go.
And because before it became its own branch, the Air Force was part of the Army. I had no idea.
Yes, the
this
Air
is
Corps.
a lot of
That's
fun
right.
to learn about.
Well, I mean, we can't thank our military enough, and this is what this whole festival is about. Of the 4th of July is recognition of our men and women that have served in the armed services in the past and also presently. And their service gives us the opportunity to live a lifestyle that we live here in the United States, which is very special. And our gratitude to these men and women could never be touched. Now we got the Cannon Memorial YMCA. It strengthens foundations of our community through well-being and fitness camps, family time, swim, sports, and play. Activities of people of all ages, incomes, and ability. And they're more than the place just to work out. It's a place to build a healthy spirit, mind, and body for the core, carrying honesty, respect, and responsibility to the heart of everything that they do. The Harrisburg YMCA is located on the second floor of Town Hall building in the heart of Town Center. They recently added some new equipment, exercise classes, also Bible studies, summer camp, 12 weeks of transformation classes, and exciting things going on at the local Y. So check it on out.
All right, now we have John Key with an antique classic 1954 Ford tractor.
My dad had one of those, and I actually drove one of those when I was about 10 years old, 11 years old. Those things are, then they keep on clicking, you know?
That is so much fun. All right.
It's kind of scary when I look at that and I say, you know, that tractor's actually a year younger than I am. So.
And it's still ticking, David.
It is still ticking.
There's
there you
hope
go.
for you
There's
yet.
hope. Okay. Well, I'm leading the way, so you know, he's got to keep up with me. That's what it is. Well, what we're looking at now is the Hickory Ridge High School Athletic Boosters. They're proud to support all the student athletes. Hickory Ridge High School is home of the Raging Bulls, celebrating its 10th year anniversary. The Booster Club supports over 600 students, athletes. That's over 40% of the student body. That's a phenomenal figure. Now boost the Bulls this year in the community by showing your Raging Bull spirit. You can join them on Saturday evening, August the 8th. It's Hits Night. You meet your 2016, 2017 Raging Bull football players.
Whoa! Way to go. I would not do that without a net underneath.
Now there's some athletes, I mean, they are some athletes. And we got, I think coming up is some of our Raging Bull football team.
I think they're giving the cheerleaders a little competition on who's the loudest.
Yeah, well, you know, the interesting thing is the cheerleaders are working harder than the football players.
Is that interesting, or is that just the way life goes? You tell me, David. You tell me.
Yeah, you know, I'll reserve comment on that. So, but there's some.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah, this is great.
Hickory Ridge High School,
Absolutely.
of course, is right down the road here in Harrisburg. One of the larger schools in Cabarrus County. Oh. Whoa!
Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh.
Now that is awesome.
Balance is unbelievable.
It's core strength right there.
They're having a good time. This is a great way to start off the 4th weekend, don't you think?
Wait, here comes the Raging Bull.
There's a Raging Bull.
The Raging Bull.
Now the Raging Bull needs some water. Because it has got to be hot inside that costume there. It has got to be a warm costume. Absolutely.
All right, coming up next is Providence Baptist Church. They're here with the Stuff the Bus. This is a school supply drive sponsored by Providence Baptist Church. They'll collect school supplies at the church through August 12th and will distribute them to 4 local elementary schools.
And also you saw a couple of John Deere tractors. One's a 1959 restored John Deere Model 730, Mitchell Tyler, and Michael D. Moore with his 1959 John Deere 730D diesel. And I rode on John Deere's as well. We also had John Deere's along with Fords.
The Stuff the Bus campaigns, those are so important to our schools. There are so many kids who don't have the basic necessities to start a school year off right. If you can't start it off right, how are you going to be successful,
That's
right?
right.
So please go out and support the Stuff the Bus campaigns. And coming up next is Boot Barn, a proud sponsor of the Harrisburg Parade. They've got the largest selection of your favorite brands like Wrangler, Ariat, Justin, Carhartt, Cinch, Danpost, Resistol, Miss Me, and more. Come on out to Boot Barn and outfit the whole family. America's largest Western and work store. I thought those boots were made for walking.
That's right. Well, on a day like today, I think it's better to ride than walk.
That's right. Oh, poor guy does not have a fun job this parade.
And now we have the Leon and Associates at Remax Leading Edge. Leon Wooten of Remax Leading Edge has enjoyed serving the residents of Cabarrus County for 14 years and is a resident herself. Leanne and Associates have participated in the parade for at least 7 years in honor of our military and their families.
Always fun. They're handing out some special treats to the crowd.
Oh yeah, look at those, like necklaces. Oh yeah, beads. They're handing out the beads.
Now that's a nice decorated truck right there.
Yeah, that Hummer. Leanne Associates.
All right, coming up next is Cabarrus Area Crime Stoppers. If you have information about a crime or wanted person, call Crime Stoppers for cash rewards of up to $1,000. Those contacting Crime Stoppers will remain completely anonymous as long as you don't tell us your identity. That's the key to it, right? The phone number for Crime Stoppers is 704-93-CRIME. And of course, here we have one of the Fair Queens.
Absolutely.
We have Nicole Henson, who's Mini Miss Cabarrus County Fair, and Kaylee Christmas, who is Junior Miss Cabarrus County Fair. And in the first car was Jahala Wright, Little Miss Cabarrus County Fair, and Skylar Cole, Miss Cabarrus County Fair. The Cabarrus County Fair pageant is held each year at the Cabarrus Arena, the opening Saturday of the fair. It's a natural sundress pageant for girls in 1st through 12th grades. Pageant applications can be found on the Cabarrus County Fair website, and it is directed by Susan Watkins.
Now next we have the Gate Pregnancy Resource Center, and they have baby clothes, diapers, wipes, strollers, car seats, volunteers. So we have a nonprofit ministry to women who are pregnant or have an infant under 1. They're in Harrisburg since 2006. This is their 10th anniversary, and they offer free resources.
Such a great service to the community.
Absolutely.
Because when you think you're prepared for a kid, you realize you're not even close.
I know, there's a lot more financially involved that you don't realize a lot of time. Speaking from a father of 3.
They're having fun out there today. It's great to see folks who've dedicated their careers to helping people who need a hand.
Yeah, that's absolutely
All right,
correct.
next is Cody's crew, Country Edge Lawn Care. They've been in the parade for 8 years. Country Edge Lawn Care is in its 3rd year. That is, Cody's crew's been here 8 years, Country Edge 3 years. They're very reliable and wanting more customers. So if you need a leading edge, go to Country Edge, right?
All right. Now the Harrisburg Presbyterian Church Child Development Center. Now the bus was decorated by the kids, and they're having all kinds of candy. So we got to watch out not to get bopped. Okay.
They're having a lot of fun. All right, All Wags North is a dog boarding facility offering door-to-door drop-off and pickup to Harrisburg and the surrounding community. They're owned by Sean Summer, and they've been in business for 6 years. I have not heard of another facility that comes to your house to pick up the dog.
I know. That was the first time I've ever heard of that.
Yeah. All right, one of our favorite groups is coming up. It's the Humane
Absolutely.
Society.
Humane Society is celebrating the 5th anniversary of Ruth's Memorial Shelter, also raising funds to open a new cat house to help more community cats. Yes, they do a great job. We worked with them on Perfect Pet, and they adopted all sorts of animals out. It's a great organization.
Check that out, the Princeton's Meow in the back of the truck. That's pretty awesome.
That is.
Unfortunately, a black cat has crossed our path today, David. It's all downhill from here.
That's it.
Next is the Cabarrus Chargers Travel Baseball Organization, consisting of 7, 8, and 9-year-olds from Concord, Locust, Kannapolis, and Harrisburg. Its goal is to create a family environment that fosters long-lasting relationships and develop baseball fundamentals. Come practice with them or check them out on Facebook. And they are very excited to be on TV.
They are
We are
excited
excited to have them on TV.
Absolutely. Now we have the Rowan Cabarrus Walk to End Alzheimer's is September the 17th, Kannapolis Research Campus. You can register at act.alz.org/Kannapolis. And this is a great...
All right, and following behind them are folks from Top Notch Gymnastics. Top Notch is a family-owned and operated business originally from New York. For more than 30 years, the owners, the O'Keefes, have trained children from 18 months old to national-level gymnasts. They are fortunate to be able to continue Mr. O's dream by having his daughters, Jen, Dawn, and Joanne, actively manage the Top Notch Gym. Check out that Top Notch cartwheel.
I know. Isn't that awesome?
Whoa!
Whoa! I could never do that, ever.
All right, coming up behind them are the
J.M. Robinson High School cheerleaders, both the varsity and the JV.
And the marching band. Let's take a listen. All right. Of course, they're playing some patriotic melodies. Oh, here comes another. Or maybe it's just a great cadence.
That's it. I tell you what, this is great. The students who come out here on their summer off to play for us. That is absolutely. Appreciate it very much.
Coming up behind the cheerleaders is their next float. It is the Cabarrus County Convention and Visitors Bureau Mobile Marketing Unit, pulling an open trailer with a race car. That is the CVB race car right there. Of course, sporting their slogan, Where Racing Lives. Go to their website, whereраcinglives.com. The CVB is, and if you didn't know this, entirely funded out of hotel occupancy taxes. They are not funded at all by tax dollars. I bet many people don't know that.
Absolutely. Now here we have, I'd like to welcome Scoop and Cookie with the Sweet Frog today. At Sweet Frog, their goal is to create the best frozen yogurt experience you've ever had. Create your own combination of delicious soft-serve premium frozen yogurt. You can top it off with all those low-calorie things like cookies and chocolate and all kinds of great things. So you can make a really light snack or a decadent dessert. That would be me.
All right, we're going to talk about the 2016 North Carolina Cinderella Royalty. Those beautiful girls are Kinsley Slides, Kaysen Berg, Kendall Lyles, Macy Lee and Abby Reynolds. They're also honored to have an international Cinderella queen from North Carolina, Annalise Wright. Cinderella Scholarship Program was founded in 1976 and is celebrating its 40th anniversary this year. It's more than just a beauty pageant, it's a youth development scholarship program that offers many opportunities for achievement and recognition to children, teens, and young adults.
And you just saw the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office Youth Development Division, school resource officers from local schools serving students and staff of Cabarrus County schools.
All right, coming up next is Rocky River Church River Kids. They look like they're having a lot of fun. They're Rockin' River Kids.
It's the Rocky River.
They've got a whole band up
Right,
there.
they do, look at that.
Yeah, guitar, keyboard.
All right, and throwing things, which is great.
Ooh, that looks like a band that is ready for a break.
And now we have the 9-round Harrisburg 30-minute kickboxing fitness 30-minute circuit workout, no set class times, total body workout, trainers included, fun and engaging. Come on out, get your workout on.
If there's one thing Harrisburg is known for, by golly, it's their baseball, right?
Absolutely.
So coming up next is Harrisburg Parks and Recreation. 7-8 Coach Pitch champions the Marlins.
All right, Marlins.
The 2016 7-8 Boys Harrisburg Park and Recreation baseball champions, the Marlins. Players are Carter, Colby, Drew, Grant, Mateo, Max, Noah, Tanner, and Tyler. And of course their coaches, Brian, Jason, Josh, Mike, and Sammy. Oh, and of course they're showing off their baseball skills by tossing out some candy.
Now we have the Hope City Church. They're a local church. It's been in the parade one time before. Their church is located at 220 Lakely Drive. If you want to find out more about them, just go to www.hopecityonline.net. Find out all about Hope City Church. Great band.
Man, they sound fantastic. Coming up next is Sonny's Barbecue. For more than 15 years, Sonny's has been a proud member of the Concord community at their location at Concord Mills with dine-in, takeout, and drive-through services. Sonny's smokes all meats daily and served fresh, pit to plate, along with award-winning sides and Sonny's own signature sweet tea. Let Sonny's cater your next event, meeting, or business luncheon.
Next we have Best Way Realty. It's located in the heart of Harrisburg on Highway 49. They're a family-owned and operated full-service real estate company. From our family to yours, blessed to be celebrating the 37th year in business. That is remarkable.
Quite an accomplishment.
That is. You were right when you said we have a lot of great realtors in Cabarrus County. You were dead on with that.
Well, I'm going to hit you with some Coast Guard facts.
Okay.
How good are you on your Coast Guard facts?
As good as I was with the Army and the Air Force.
Yeah, okay, here we go. They were founded in August 4th of 1790 after Congress commissioned the construction of 10 ships to help enforce federal tariffs and prevent smuggling.
Ah, well, that makes perfect sense. Well, they do a lot of that now.
Yeah. Well, Alex Haley, who wrote Roots, of course, of the book Roots, was Coast Guard's first journalist. I had no idea they had journalists.
Wow.
All right, coming up next is the City of Concord's A Radiant Princess dance team. Man, they are fun to watch every year. Look at them sparkle. A Radiant Princess dance team performs for churches, banquets, events, parades, and much more. They are sponsored by the City of Concord and Concord City Youth.
You know, Kasha, it's hard enough just walking the over a mile with the dance at the same time. It's kind of like the gymnasts that are all doing cartwheels.
It's great to see young girls putting their energy towards something fun and active, something that will develop skills to carry forward their whole year, their whole life, not just their
whole life,
year.
that's hard to say.
They're doing an awesome job.
Next we have the Joy Jim's Clown and Entertainment, Miss Bubbleheart. Now, Joy Jim's Clown Entertainment and Miss Bubbleheart and her assistants, Kelly Bone and Jazzy. Now I meet Miss Bubbleheart over at the vendor booth for some face painting and also fun. Book your event or your party. She does all ages and all occasions. She'll bring you a lot of fun.
All right. Coming up next is Cub Scout Pack 173. They're honoring our military, past and present, with acknowledgements to all 5 branches. Oh, here it comes. And I think we should put some more military facts together while we watch this. The Coast Guard, you see there are 5 flags there. The Coast Guard actually has 2 flags. Little known fact.
That is a little known.
More than half the people who attempt to become Coast Guard rescue swimmers fail.
Wow.
So try again. And here's a fun one. Walt Disney created a special logo for a Coast Guard fleet during World War II featuring, can you guess which character? Which Disney character was featured on a Coast Guard flag? Donald Duck.
Donald Duck. Oh, yeah,
Come
that
on.
one makes
Water. Donald Duck. If it's not a motorcycle,
I was just
David's
looking,
not
Mickey
interested.
was leading the parade.
I
so,
love this fact. The oldest active serving Coast Guard member was 105 years old when he died. Anthony Christie was keeper of a lighthouse in Delaware and died in 1862.
That is pretty amazing.
105 years old.
Now
Are you going to be working at 105?
I don't think so. The entry is this is the Family Truckster. This entry is heavily modified 1986 Ford Country Squire station wagon, transformed into the famous Wagon Queen family truckster as seen on the Chevy Chase film National Lampoon's Vacation, one of my favorite movies. Painted metallic P, this wagon comes equipped with authentic Samsonite luggage.
All right, coming up next is Taylor Tarquin, Miss Junior Teen North Carolina, United States 2016, wearing patriotic Pixton dress design. David, can you tell us a little bit more about that family truckster?
Yeah, well, the funny thing about it is they said there's a leash. I saw there was a leash on the end, but no animals were hurt in the filming of this parade. Okay.
Or ever.
Or ever,
There are no
yes.
dogs attached to that leash ever.
it.
We've passed it in town. They drive it around for real, like
Oh,
a car.
That's
And
funny.
my husband was like, isn't that the car from the movie? I said,
It is.
I had no idea, but sure enough it is.
Now
Here
here's-
comes Pelican Snowballs. Pelican Snowballs is new to the town of Harrisburg, but the word is getting out quickly. New Orleans-style shaved ice is bringing families together daily. Pelicans was named after the Louisiana state bird, who is with them today. Marty G is the mascot over at Pelicans, and he's loving his time in Harrisburg. They have over 100 flavors.
Wow, I gotta check this out. What if they have Cajun snowballs?
Cajun snowballs.
Yeah.
They're so hot they melt.
That's it.
Melt in your
That's it.
mouth, not in your hand.
That's it. Now here we have the dance production remix, the remix. Now they're just relocated to Harrisburg. They're offering classes from ages 2 to 18 in rec and competitive teams. So we're gonna watch them dance a little bit. They're dancing their way down the parade. Well, dance production remix, welcome to Harrisburg.
Man, to find that kind of energy this late in the show.
I know.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Those are aerials, I think, right? Flying cartwheels is what
Flying
we're
coat.
calling.
Hey.
All right, and following them. Oh, there's another float from the gals. Hopefully they're switching off.
Yeah, I started to say.
You don't have to ride the whole time. You can go
That's right.
dance a little bit. Oh, these are the wee ones. All right, following them is Charlotte Ear, Nose and Throat Associates. The mission is to be the premier eye, ear, nose, and throat group in the greater Metrolina area, delivering comprehensive, superior quality, ethically based healthcare in an environment which provides for the well-being of our patients and employees.
And now we have the decorated horses, the Jackie King. Now they are totally decorated for the 4th of July.
Oh my.
Oh,
Can you imagine if you went to your mom and decorated the horse that way?
Yes.
I guess Palomino isn't the only painted horse around, right?
That's it.
Oh my
Absolutely.
goodness. Who knew you could do that? All right, coming up next is That's My DJ. There you go. That's my DJ.
That's it. The book everyone's talking about.
Let's see, we've hit the Coast Guard, we've had the Army and Navy, Air Force. How about some Marine facts for you, David?
Okay, we can't leave out the Marines, no way.
According to legend, the first Marine Corps recruitments took place in a bar.
In a bar.
The story dates back to November 1775, but the Marines' first battle was in the Bahamas in March of 1776.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Oh, the DJ is giving out some candy, some different things out there. It would be hard to drive and hand things out.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
It would be kind of difficult.
Let's see. The Marines first won fame for fighting. Can you guess? Fill in the blank.
I don't know.
Pirates.
Pirates. Oh, well, of
When
course.
in doubt, the answer is pirates.
Pirates, that's it. Now we have the Explorers Post 107, Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office, City of Concord Police. The law enforcement explorers, ages 14 to 21, interested, if you're interested in a law enforcement career.
All right, here comes Burn Boot Camp. Oh my goodness, they're doing lunges down the whole parade route.
Oh my.
I hope they didn't have to pay for this session. Burn Boot Camp is brand new to the Harrisburg Town Center and is growing rapidly. Their 45-minute camps are filled with bursting and strength training to maximize your results. They look like they're having fun too. It's truly personalized training in a motivational group setting. They cater to moms with free childcare, unlimited workouts, focus meetings, and the most inspirational community you've ever experienced. Check out their website, burnbootcamp.com. See all their awesome testimonials and camp times.
Well, they've got another float coming up.
That's the Burn Boot Camp number 25 right there. Going
That's
around
right.
turn one.
Coming around turn
Oh
one.
my goodness, and now they're lifting.
Doing curls. Oh my goodness.
You officially cannot say you did any work today.
No,
because
not compared to these folks.
No.
No
What
way.
in the world? Those are some muscles.
Oh,
I wonder if you had to draw straws to find out what part of the parade you're in this
that's
foot.
it. The lunges or the curls or, oh my goodness.
They are having fun though.
They're going to be tired and in shape.
Well, I am proud of them. Way to go, ladies.
Absolutely. Show us how it's done. And up next we have the DRC Cheerleading and Dance. It stands for Dance, Rhythm, and Cheer. It's founded under the director of Cynthia and Laura Medelo. DRC Diamonds empowers young girls between ages 5 and 18 to be cheerleaders, not cheer followers. DRC colors are red, black, and white. They were established in 2015. Okay, ladies.
Oh, and there's a drum line coming up right behind them. It's Fusion Percussion. Man, this is a great group. Fusion Percussion is a nonprofit marching drum line comprised of percussionists from local colleges and high schools. The line performs annually at local and national world competitions. Love it, love it. Way to go, ladies.
The cheerleaders got, back up with the drums.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty good
Keeps 'em
positioning in the
moving.
parade, you know?
And Fusion Percussion, they've done so many wonderful things. They have a great presence and represent our community very well at all kinds of competitions across the world. All right, here's another trivia piece for you. The Marine Corps is actually part of the Navy.
Yes, that I do.
All right, let's take a little listen.
You know, listen to the drums, you just can't sit still. Bye, guys. Now, next we have the Harrisburg United Methodist Church is coming up, and they welcome everyone to the parade and extend an invitation to join them in all their many activities they do. You can check them out on Facebook, look for information on what's going on, what is new and upcoming. The Harrisburg United Methodist Church on Highway 49 South, open hearts, open minds, open doors. Wishes you a safe and blessed 4th of July. It's the Harrisburg United Methodist Church.
And coming up next, Carolina Soccer Club. Carolina Soccer Club is based in the heart of Cabarrus County, directly between Harrisburg and Concord. CSC runs soccer programs for 4 to 12-year-olds and formed only in 2015. They've already doubled in size in just 1 year. Together, the small but highly qualified staffs have over 100 years of coaching experience and over 20 USSF and NSCAA coaching licenses. Carolina Soccer Club's motto is quality and community. Learn more at carolinasc.com.
And now we have the Davis Gressian Center 4-H. The trailer's pulled by trucks. They got hay bales on there. All kinds of July 4th decorations. Oh, look at the big flag.
What the hay? It's a hay truck, David.
It's a hay truck. It's
What
a
the
hay
hay?
truck.
Man, they're having a lot of fun. Here's another piece of trivia for you. The Army is this nation's second largest employer. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Coming up next is Faith Alexander Woodwork and Design, homemade furniture and decorations, tables, benches, and cabinets by Allie Kelly and Carly Long. What a beautiful float. Look at that handcrafted furniture. That is talent.
It is.
There's a place for that in any home.
Next we have the Central Cabarrus High School Band. Marching band, a rich history of excellence, being a multiple Bands of America Grand National and Regional finalist. The Central Marching Band's proven it can perform with the best bands in the nation. In addition to national awards, Central's won Grand Champion, runner-up, and let's listen to them right now.
Man, they sound great.
That was great. You can see why they're national award winners.
Well, that's a fun cadence there.
And next we've got Viva Boutique. This car is driven by Virginia. I believe she's the owner, and it's kind of interesting. I think this is their first time in the Harrisburg 4th of July parade, and she's a friend of Billy Davis. So Billy said to say hello, Virginia, and thanks for being in the parade with us today.
We got to get us some of those head doomajiggers, head stars. All right, next is the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office Bomb Squad. I am so proud of these men and women. The Bomb Squad operates under the direction of Commander Brian Hopkins and Cabarrus County Sheriff Brad Riley. They average 50 to 60 calls annually across our region and keep the public safe by conducting vendor-safe procedures on hazardous devices, suspicious packages, and various explosives. Folks, if you don't know this, we've got one of the best bomb squads in the nation. They're always being called upon to help with situations. They're trained in so many different areas that their expertise is used all across this nation.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we are very, very fortunate to have these guys, men and women. Now, we got a little break in the action here for just a second. I'm going to give you, let's thank our sponsors again, the Independent Tribune, Harrisburg Hometown Pharmacy, the Bank of North Carolina, Southeastern Packaging, Republic Services, Recover Brands, Rocking A Ranch, Lee Brown and Associates, Union Power Cooperative, Cabarrus Magazine, got Pepsi, Anderson Uniform, Ben Minot Family of Dealerships, Lapp Purser and Associates, River Rock Church, Saddle Creek Logistics Services, Courtyards at Harrisburg, and Sandy Can Service, Deborah Carno, CPA, Bojangles, Carney Insurance, CC Pizza, Harrisburg Family House Restaurant, Harrisburg Funeral and Cremation, Mexicasa, Harrisburg Trusted Security Solutions, and Zaxby's.
Coming up next is the Charlotte 49ers athletics and football team. Wow, we love having them here in our area. We love having them at the parade. We know they're going to do a great job this season. With 16 starters back, the Charlotte 49ers football program enters its 4th year of existence and 2nd year in Conference USA. This will be the 49ers' first season in which they are eligible to compete for a bowl bid.
All
Bring
right.
it on back home, boys. Head coach Brad Lambert and the 49ers, who opened the season in Louisville, from Louisville, that's a little reference there, play home games on campus in 15,000-seat Jerry Richardson Stadium. Tickets are available. Hit charlers49ers.com or call the ticket office at 704-687-4949. Of course, 4949.
Of course. That's a great stadium. There's not a bad seat in the house there. So if you'd like to see some college football, it's a great place. And support our local team.
It's so nice of the guys to come on out. I'm sure they're already in practices.
Oh, I know.
Come on out and spend some time with friends and family just up the street. As they say, Niner Nation in the house.
There you go.
Right?
Guys, this fall, our best season yet. Come see us on Saturdays, the Panthers on Sundays.
Have a football weekend. There you go. That's right.
Well, I'm going to hit you with a couple more military facts.
Okay.
Let's see. Among U.S. presidents with military service, most served in the Army.
Ah,
I don't know if I mentioned that
yeah,
already.
you mentioned that one time before.
And the Army owns so much land, if it were a state, it'd be larger than Hawaii and Massachusetts combined.
That's pretty amazing. I mean, makes sense though.
Yep.
Now we have the Laurel Baptist Church. It's a truck and bus with church members, and it looks like they're passing out. You know what? I think they're passing out cold bottles of water. What a great idea.
What I would give for one right now.
That's right.
Voice, what voice? Who needs a voice?
That's it.
What a great service they're providing our community.
Absolutely. The Laurel Baptist Church.
So here's one more interesting fact for you about the Coast Guard. In 1918, sisters Genevieve and Lucille Baker were first uniformed women to serve in the Coast Guard. And I'm proud to end on that point. Gotta love our women in military service. Whoa, that ice is flowing out of the back of the trailer and it looks very cold. What a wonderful thing for these folks to do for our community that's here for the parade.
Especially for the parade today, that is for sure.
And coming up behind them is Christ Embassy Church. Christ Embassy is a non-denominational church spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ. They are the hosts of Atmosphere for Miracles with Pastors Chris, seen on nationwide television networks, and publishers of Rhapsody of Realities, the most widely translated daily devotional in the world. Now at 720 translations. If you want to grow in God's Word, visit them on Sundays at 10 a.m. at 4237 Raleigh Street in Charlotte near NODA.
This song is about the victory we had. Watch it! Hey!
They've got
Christ
joy
Embassy
in their
Church.
hearts. Yeah.
Rhapsody of Realities. We're on the radio in Columbia, South Carolina.
Man, that looks like fun.
It does look like fun. Next coming up is a special response team for Cabarrus County Sheriff's Department. When there's emergency, these guys are first folks on the spot. Again, another lucky thing that we have in this county.
We're so proud of our first responders. Here comes,
Now we have the Allen
yeah,
Fire Department.
Fire Station 3. Allen Fire Department was established in 1959. And here comes the Harrisburg Fire Department. Of course, they just opened their third station
That's
just
right.
a few weeks ago with an EMS station located off Rocky River Road. This is Ladder 1 from Harrisburg Fire Station, Fire Department.
They've been serving since 1954, so they've been growing with our community. Keep us safe. Don't you just love the sirens? You know, Kasha would not be a parade without fire engines.
That's right.
Marching bands, fire engines,
Spinning lights and blazing horns.
that's it. Absolutely.
Here's something Billy and I learned. Don't compete with the horns.
That's right. Absolutely.
What a great way to end our beautiful Harrisburg 4th of July parade.
That's it. Well, Kasha, it's been a lot of fun.
It has.
Thanks for, hopefully, Billy, I hope I did you proud, okay? That's all I can say.
We missed you, Billy, but
Yeah.
David, you did a wonderful job, and
Well,
it was
thank
great to be here again in the town of Harrisburg. There are several more hours of fun activities
Yeah.
happening. Can't make it this year? Be sure to join them next year at the 4th of July Harrisburg Independence Day celebrations.
Have a safe summer.
Happy 4th of July.